Hello, welcome to Moving Beyond Burnout. My name is Camesha Jones. I am a licensed clinical social worker, recovering workaholic, and burnout overcomer. If you are joining Moving Beyond Burnout for the first time, please like the video. If you're on YouTube or LinkedIn, please subscribe and share this video with a woman that you know who is struggling with burnout and is looking for support and hope. So today, I am dropping my top 3 self-care tips for burnout. So people ask me all the time, like, what should I do if I'm in the midst of burnout right now? What are the things that I need to be paying attention to, or things that are immediate that I can do to get relief right now? So I'm going to go through my top 3 self-care tips if you're in the midst of burnout right now. So my first tip is to change your atmosphere. If you are currently in the midst of a lot of stress and a lot of burnout, one of the things that I know really can help you is to change your atmosphere. So, what I mean by that is, putting on, like for me, if I'm really stressed, I love to put on some soothing music, some good neo soul, some R&B in the background while I'm working. It can look like maybe going to a location, getting a change of scenery. It also may be giving yourself positive affirmations or being around people who are positive and who can give and to support you. Another thing that I also like to do is to have scents, right? So I have an oil diffuser. I have some of my favorite scents like lavender, lemongrass, anything that I can do to create a soothing and relaxing atmosphere. And it's really, really important because our mind and our bodies are, of course, connected. And being able to have things that are soothing, that are relaxing, can really help to provide relief if you're in the midst of a lot of stress. So, my second tip is to take time off in a way for intentional rest. Now, we have all heard, well, maybe you haven't heard, but we've all heard about the importance of rest and restoration for everybody, but specifically Black women. And you have people like Trisha Hersey with the Nap Ministry and, other figures talking about the importance of rest. But I want to get a little bit more specific. I talked to a group of women who were really, stressed and feeling overwhelmed with their personal and work life. And one thing that they felt was that they could not take time off and they could not take time away. And so I asked them, I said, did you have PTO? Did you have sick leave? Why did you feel like you could not take time off or away? And a lot of them felt like things would fall apart if they decided to take a step back. And then there was, someone else who shared that they did take time off and it really was life-changing and it gave them time to recover and also to prioritize your well-being. So if you are in burnout right now, if you're in the workplace, I highly recommend taking a sick day, taking a mental health day, taking a couple of days off if you have PTO. Also, maximizing the time that you do have downtime outside of the workplace. If you are at home, while you're at home, making sure that your weekends are clear so you can rest. And rest is not just sleeping, it means just not having to be productive or doing anything. I highly recommend that finding pockets of time where you can take time away from work, whether that's formally through your job or making sure that the time that you do have when you are home, that you're maximizing that for rest. If you're not rested, if you're not getting good sleep, all those things impact you physically and mentally. So I want you to take time off away for intentional rest. And my last tip is body care. So oftentimes when people are stressed, all the basic things that you do to take care of your body go out of the window. People may eat too much or not eat at all. Also, when people are experiencing stress, they may not be exercising or moving their body. They could be oversleeping. They could just be sitting literally in the same space on their laptop or doing activities or doing things for other people. I highly, highly, highly recommend that you get back to the basics. Focus on taking care of your body. At the end of the day, our bodies are all that we have. And so anything that we can do to fuel our bodies, whether that's with, eating regular meals, nutritious food, taking time, to move around. And it doesn't have to be exercise, but just doing something to, move your body and to be able to take care of your basic needs. It even comes down to grooming. I know when people are experiencing high functioning depression and stress, they're not taking care of themselves. They're not doing their hair. They're wearing the same thing, every other day. Some people aren't taking showers. So these are all things that or their places, are also a mess. And so all those things are really, really important. If we take care of our bodies will take care of us. So if you are experiencing stress and burnout, please remember to get back to the basics and take care of your body. So I want to go over my top 3 self-care tips for burnout again. So 1, change your atmosphere. So if you notice that you are in a place of stress, creating an atmosphere for relaxation and self-soothing, those things are extremely important. And this can be done at home or this can be done at work, or, wherever you would feel most comfortable. Number 2, take time off and away for intentional rest. So whether that's using your PTO, your sick leave, going on a vacation, a staycation, making sure that you're maximizing getting that rest and also your weekends, making time to intentionally rest and take time away from work and what is burning you out. And then the last part, body care. So remembering, take care of yourself, take care of your, and your body will take care of you. So those are my top 3 self-care tips if you're in burnout right now. I hope that these were helpful for you as you are trying to navigate the season that you're in right now. So as a reminder, if you are in Illinois and you are looking for therapy and support with stress, burnout, and also other things in your life, Sista Afya provides therapy. And you can go to our website, www.sistaafya.com/therapy, and you can get started with one of our therapists who can support you. So next week, the topic is Black women, high functioning depression and burnout. So high functioning depression is really, really prevalent, but it's often not talked about, especially amongst Black women. So I'm going to be talking about what is high functioning depression, how does it connect to burnout, and what we should be aware of as Black women to prevent high functioning depression or what to do when we're in the midst of it. So as usual, join me every Thursday at 12 p.m. on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram for Moving Beyond Burnout. Please like this video, please share it. And if you are on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel to get additional updates. And I also have a newsletter on LinkedIn that you can also subscribe to, where I send out emails every 2 weeks about various different topics or things that I think you should know about burnout. So thank you so much for tuning in to Moving Beyond Burnout. Again, I'm Camesha, and I am a recovering workaholic and burnout overcomer, and I want to support you with cultivating self-awareness and creating practical pathways to overcome burnout for good. So thank you so much for tuning in, and take care of all of you, and be well.